So Baddies USA Chapter 2 just released, but where is Joseline, bro? That would have been epic if Joseline was gonna be there. But I'm honestly starting to think that she left Zeus because they have some of her girls on the show. And Amber Knox said long ago, the reason why none of the Joseline girls are on Baddies is because Joseline said that she was gonna leave Zeus if they end up on Baddies. So, does this confirm that she left Zeus?
Well, yes.
Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And bro, I am so happy Wet's gonna be on. Oh my god, it's gonna be so funny. You guys know I love humor, so Wet always makes me laugh. But anyway, E.T. ended up releasing her hit list for Baddies. She went on live recently, and I'm thinking, did she and Ivory trick Zeus into getting on the same season together? Now, before I show you that and her hit list, make sure to hit the subscribe button with notification and hype up this video. Now, let's get into it.
And then make my profit. They think we beefing.
Why?
The world think we beefing. We the now that's Zeus girls. Oh,
We are never beefing, y'all.
you know, we got a plan.
So y'all were fake beefy? Let me know. Were they doing a Smiley and a Naj? By the way, have you checked out my new video, my new channel, when Smiley and Naj faked a whole hack? If y'all believe that was real, you clearly need to see my video. Anyway, E.T. ends up breaking up her whole timeline on the beef between her and Mariah Lynn. And apparently Mariah Lynn got punched at a hotel by one of E.T.'s friends. Let's get into it.
Y'all know Mariah, so me and Mariah situation, it went like basically like we was cool. She jumped me at the reunion. I caught her at her hotel room. She didn't want to fight. My friend walked up, didn't know what was going on, hit her. Then she tried to pop it. When I came to Caribbean, I paid her dust. Then she came to my hood. Y'all know I'm a blood.
Call the police.
Came to my hood, trying to take pictures and be funny on the outskirts. Not inside the hood, but outside of it. But in the outskirts.
Do you want to fight?
Now, when Mariah and Bianca got into a fight at one of the Baddies reunion, apparently E.T. showed up and she was actually meant to fight, which is crazy. She basically got paid to show up and not fight, but she didn't fight her because she felt bad. Unless she was going to fight her behind the scenes, that's a possibility.
And then I popped up to reunion. I was supposed to fight her. Her eye was gashed so big, she wore glasses. And I felt bad because Bianca did her so dirty that I just let her make it. And then the bitch seen me at the Baddies premiere. Told that bitch, not right now, we can talk about this later. Bitch snuck me. Then when I tried to leave the club, her friend hit me with a Henny bottle. And I need my leg back because I got hit with a Henny bottle. Like, if your friend would have snuck me or I would have got jumped by your friends, I could take 10 hands hitting me. I could take a jump. What I can't take is weapons. That's why I'm Scarface now.
Damn, you and Daisy Scarface. And then she ends up talking about how Dolly is going to be on her hit list. And Summer, which by the way is returning to Baddies. I thought you wasn't going to return. What happened?
Dolly. It was like, she said something about, don't fight nobody who can fight. I said something. You said something, I said something. Opinion is opinion. I go to the premiere, I keep it cute and dainty. I let them have a moment. I didn't say nothing to these girls. I'm not coming trying to clout chase people. I guess Summer fought in the premiere. She came out while I was talking to Scotty, popped it at me. I ran up on Summer on the Sprinter van. We went to the strip club. They were there. Summer and Anna fought. And I was like, yeah, beat her ass, Anna, beat her ass.
Boom, boom, beat his ass, yeah.
And Summer started popping it. Dolly walks up while Summer's popping at me, and she joins in and started popping it. She didn't want to get off the Sprinter van and fight. So, of course, I'm going to go home and talk about that. Like, bitch, y'all weird. And then months later, Dolly said, I'm a civilian. And I said, bitch, my money longer than your hair, bitch. And that's where we left it at.
Okay.
But y'all know it's up and it's stuck. Because, bitch, who's a civilian? I'm here now.
Here's Johnny.
Yeah, I'm a bad bitch. You can't kill me.
Come. Talk that good shit now. You're not a civilian. You're getting paid. Now, what is the problem with catching that fade.
No, thank you.
Okay, in the next clip, she mentioned someone, but I can't even work out who the hell she's saying. I don't know if she mentioned organic lady, high blood pressure's real name, or some other girl. I'm going to repeat it so you guys can hear. You can let me know in the comments who she mentioned.
Who's next? Amber Lee. Amber Lee. Amber Lee. Amber Lee.
Oh, my bad. She mentioned Amber from the Joseline girls. Oh, shit. Okay, let's hear it.
I told y'all about the podcast, her coming to the show, and she didn't do it. She was scared. Bitch ducked Ivy fade, talking about her hand up and Ivy crazy. Bitch, you ducked that fade. Trolled all the baddies, trying to get on baddies. Now you're here. Now do your big one.
Okay.
And the bitch had the nerve to smile at me. And thought I wasn't gonna do shit to this bitch. Tell y'all too much, but today was almost Amber Day. Cause I'm on that. But anyway.
And look, it's true. Amber Ali spoke so much shit on baddies. Oh, everyone's gonna come for her, but she's a strong woman, so I think she'll be good.
Big sister, let's start there. Like, she can't even take my big sister, let alone me. Like, come on now. And I feel like everybody always so quick to Tasiki, 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 Tasiki. Do I look like Scarface? I'm not worried. Like, do I like Scarface? No. Anywho, so since we're on Tasiki, let's start there and let's keep going. All right, starting with Tasiki. Last season, she was my favorite. You know, I felt like, okay, she did what needed to be done. This season, it's giving bystander, it's giving boring, it's giving what's going on. Who the fuck will go under the knife that many motherfucking times back to back for the world? Let's talk about why we still ain't seen your Rolly Big Girl show on Zeus. Where's the show, Rolly? Let's talk about why you chose or you got a fucking chemical peel on that face, Rolly. Let's talk about that. Priorities be I made it on TV and never put a dime in my body. Yeah, I'm gonna start. I'm about to start. My veneer appointment is in 3 days. You know, I'm gonna start beautifying up, you know. However, when you got real talent, you don't have to go on Jerry Springer sucking shit and licking shit, completely embarrassing yourself for a small check. We know how much Jerry Springer and Mariah was paying back in the day. They wasn't paying shit. You got your big, nasty, bear-looking up there on Jerry Springer and embarrass yourself. When? None of you dirty ass. Even Amber. You talking? Shut the fuck up. You can't get back on Zeus, ho. Get the bag up. I don't give a fuck. The day she made that video talking about me, Rolly was one of the first persons reached out to me after that went down with Joseline's cabaret my season. But she was like the trying to get in my DM and make me feel better about the situation. But then you turn around a year later and make a video talking about, Amber, you messed up your bag. You're not getting back on the network. You been always running your mouth. And bitch, I'ma really run my mouth now. Now we really got a problem. Now I'm never gonna get off your ass. And my thing is, them baddies bitch gotta stop being so tough. All them baddies bitch that's already on the cast, the Rollies, the Jaylas, the Annas. No need to address half them hoes. Half of them can't even fight.
Now, the next one which surprised me is Camela. Yeah, she's going to go for Camela. Camela's already got a lot of enemies on baddies, but you know she's going to kiss everyone's ass like she did with Natalie. Apparently, she jumped E.T. and Zeus did not air it on their reunion. So I'm like, oh, wow, really? That's what happened? But this is what E.T. had to say.
Y'all want to know Camela's? Okay, so my problem with Camela is on Baddies East. We from LA. She was like, when she met me, she was like, we LA, we West Coast girls, we gotta stick together on the show. Just to go to the reunion, people have her age. She jumped me. Whether y'all seen it or not, which I love Zeus for not showing it, but she jumped me. Y'all see me try to get her when she tried to attack Rolly. And someone had gave me the drop on Camela, and I went to the mall she was at trying to return baby clothes because the bitch.
Now check out this video if you want to see the footage of E.T. and Mariah Lynn getting into it on stage.